Water, Yager, Matejchuk for the Warriors. There's a wrist shot, scores! Landon Kosior will snipe that one past Connor Unger, and the Raiders will pull to within 2.
Still have a lengthy power play here. We talked about Landon Kosior on the power play.
Raiders win the draw, again they're net empty. 15 seconds to go. Kosior from the point, scores! The Raiders find a hole through traffic.
Starts on the faceoff again, James. The Raiders have been so strong on that faceoff.
On the rebound, knocks Shepard off it, flips it out down the ice, and Kosior's one hopper is headed towards the empty net. He scores! Landon Kosior couldn't have played that any better if he tried. The Raiders take just 19 seconds to extend their lead to 3.
Back into the attacking zone, left wing side, Jackson Weeb on a bouncing puck taken away. And look out, here comes Kosior shorthanded. Into the Edmonton zone, right circle, Kosior to the net, backhand scores. An errant zone entry there by Edmonton, and Landon Kosior goes back the other way.
Tipped neatly by Bell. Raiders keep it alive. Lodwick below the goal line. Trying to feed it through for Sorensen. Works it back up front. Kosior shoots, scores! Landon Kosior makes it 3-0. After the Raiders won a battle below the goal line and sent it back out front. Waiting for a lane. Back to Allen at the top. Latimer at the right side. Back across for Kosior for a one-timer, scores! The power play, white hot all of a sudden, strikes again. And again, it's Kosior to bring the lead back. Kosior makes it back to Allen at the left side for Latimer at the right. Back to Allen in the middle. Allen for Kosior, walks to the inside and shoots, scores! Landon Kosior's red hot, and so is the Raider power play. Sorensen rifles it up the right boards to Latimer at the point. Latimer spins it back to Allen at the top. Across to Kosior for a one-timer, scores! Landon Kosior, what a shot! And it's 2-0 Raiders. Pakala at the top. Pakala across to Kosior. Back to Pakala. Back to Kosior. Kosior to the middle. Shoots, scores! The power play ace strikes again. And Kosior gives the Raiders their first lead of the night.
Floaters ahead into the Hitman zone. Dragging it down around the left wing. Tucked it around, centered, and they score! Sneaking in undetected, a Raider defenseman. Landon Kosior, second Raider defenseman to score tonight. Both of them have snuck in undetected.
Point to Ritchie at the right circle. Back to Kosior at the top. Kosior with a lane, sends it through traffic, scores! Just shoot! That's the mentality the Raiders needed. Kosior embodied it. At the left circle. Back to Kosior at the top. He spots Ritchie at the right side. Ritchie back to Kosior. Fakes the one-timer, now takes the shot, scores! Landon Kosior finds a seam, and the Raiders are suddenly back within 1 and still with a power play to work with.
To center ice is Thacker. Great puck distributor, dished it off to Patton. His puck went through Jake Poole, and Pakala could have a shorthanded opportunity. Driving down the right wing, it's a 3-on-1 shorthanded. Sorensen back across, they score! The Raiders are on top with a shorthanded goal, courtesy of Landon Kosior, and lead it 2-1.
Great vision by Pakala there to notice that he's got 2 other Raiders with
back
him.
2-on-2, through center ice. In comes Stanek in the Giant zone. Sloan Stanek spinning on Anderson. Feeds the rink wide. Wrist shot, scores! Kosior jumping into the rush late, going top shelf, and the Raiders lead 3-1.
We just talked about that guy.
Side of the net. Stanek on the rebound. At the right circle. Back for Kosior. He unloads. Saved by Unger. Kosior off the follow-up try. Scores! The big guns go to work for the Raiders, and their 2-goal lead is restored by Landon Kosior, who has a new career high in points. Pakala and Fabrizi hard to the boards. One to the line, held by Johnston from the left point. Johnston for Kosior at the right side with traffic. He sends it back door, scores! Hayden Pakala goes crashing into the crease, but I'm not sure if he got the last touch or Kosior did with 8.1.